Hi everyone, welcome back to Empyrion Galactical Survival. This is the capital ship episode. Because I haven't recorded one for a while. I've done some offline work, but I actually haven't recorded any because I was busy with other stuff. But I have done some offline bits, little bits here and there, but not a real recording for an episode. So what I wanted to do with this episode here is really just to have a walkthrough of what we have built so far with this capital ship here, and just have literally a walkthrough, the ship basically, and see what you guys think so far. So here we have the hangar. Let me just walk quickly. So ships will be coming in here in the hangar. Then we have the tower for the hangar that organizes and directs the ships coming in, coming out, and in which platform they're landing in. We have 3 places here for 3 ships to land. If you come through on this side, you have sort of the reception area where you basically sort of check in, what you're here for and so forth, and then you go through here on this side of the ship. Now here you have 2 options, 2 doors. This one goes to the living quarters, and this one goes to engineering, cargo and sickbay. So let's go into the living quarters. Parts obviously, as always, haven't been done yet. So here you can go and take a lift into the living quarter area. Now further down here is basically a path. Ignore that because it's still being built there. That goes to the other side. So if you are landing on a hangar on the other side of the ship, you would have the same options. You have 2 doors. One which goes, as this one here, goes to the living quarters, and one that goes to engineering, cargo and sickbay. So let's start here. So cargo bay is here. So here we have cargo bay with all the cargoes that are being stored away and so forth. We can add more cargo boxes if we need any, but everything will be stored down here. That's cargo bay, and then you can go up here and you have access to the boxes on the other level. That's cargo bay for you. Pretty much it's completed. Then we have sick bay. So we have the beds here, the medic stations, and then we have also toilets here for the people in sick bay. And then from here you also have access to the living quarters. So from the living quarters you can go directly down here to sick bay. You don't need to come the long way to come down all the way to the hangar, and then having to walk through to get to sick bay. Engineering is right here. That's our engineering base here, or station. So here we have the engineering hub. So all the controls, oxygen, large generators, which are basically armor plated, and then we have the fuel tank area here for the ship. And you can fuel tanks. Over here we have the RCSs, some desks, and that's about it. One gravity generator, which will be placed around the ship everywhere. So that's it. So yeah, so this is basically the lower deck of this ship, and let's go to the living quarters. Living quarters and farming area. So here we go. Now again, this hasn't been built here yet, but this will be all the living quarters. So the communal areas will be here, where you have a nice view out into the universe, and then we have the farming in here, which we are going into now. That's the farming area. So here we have the farming area, which we can increase in size. At some point we can put another block here if we wanted to, if we needed, if you need more farming, and we can also push it out a little bit further here if we wanted to. But this is basically the main farming complex here. And then we have our first living quarters apartments block here, which is here. This one will also be on the other side, next on the farming side, so we will have 2 of those. Again, it's not completely finished, so This will be the first floor where the living quarters will be. I have only really started doing the top part to work out the how many we can build and in what shape and so forth. So you will come up here, and then you will have a gangway going into the first quarter. This is a very small one here, so it has a bed, television, and a bathroom. That's about it. So it's a very small one for someone who maybe just stays a night or something. Then this part here hasn't been built yet, so I will put some more apartments in here, but then you can go through here, and you have another one here which is a little bit larger, has a sofa area, not that much larger, but has also a separate bathroom. And then we have the third one that I've built so far, which is here. Again, it's a bit more luxurious. It has a TV, a bed, and a sofa corner, and a bathroom as well here. So yeah, that's the living quarters on one part. So the idea is to also have similar to the setup on this side, to have it also built here on this side. Maybe a little bit different. Maybe I built one real big one here where you have like a family apartment basically. And then below here we will have again, here it will be more crew, so that you actually have crew members sleeping here, so the rooms will be a lot smaller, and there will probably be bunk beds, so you have probably 4 people or 6 people actually sleeping in one room. They will also have a toilet obviously in there and everything, and it will be bunk beds rather than those comfortable beds. And yeah, that's it for the living quarters so far, how far we've built it, or how far we have come in regards to that. Here, all this space here will be a communal area. So you will have TVs here, you will have sofas here and so forth, where people basically can hang out and be together. And also you will have sort of the canteen here as well, where people can eat. If you go further up, you come to the third deck, which will be the bridge. Nothing has been done here at all. So here will be the bridge that commands and flies the ship. Now here in the back, before you ask, it's obviously massive, but what actually will be here will be the captain's apartments and whatever the others are called. All the VIP crew will basically have their quarters here up next to the bridge, close to it. So they will always have access to the bridge very, very quickly. So that was that. Then also what I wanted to show is the hangar. How do you go into there again? Let me just over there. Sorry. So here's another one. To go into the tower of the hangar. This looks amazing, doesn't it? If you look at it, the view looks absolutely stunning. I think having that kind of view. But anyway, I'm digressing. So if you come down here, which again will be all blocked out and everything, you will have access to the tower that has the overview over the hangar and controls the hangar and who comes in and who goes out. So that is here. The hangar will also have a view here. I will make it all prettier, so you won't be seeing all those white blocks and so forth. So it will be a nicer view. And if you go further down, the idea here is to actually build a science lab. So we'll have a science lab down here as well. So this lift will go from living quarters to the tower to the science lab, which I will build here as well. I'm thinking as well, I've got plenty of space here, so the science lab won't occupy all the space here. It will have just parts of it, but I'm thinking of other things that are vital in a ship or are reasonable to have in a ship, and then I can build down here as well. So that's the ship so far. Let's go back up to the living quarters, and yeah, that's the ship, the latest update. Now I don't know if I will come out with another episode or recording, because it does take a little bit longer when building rather than playing the survival. So I don't know if I have the time to record anything before Christmas or New Year's for the building part, but if I do, then obviously it will come out. But I just wanted to give you all a quick update because there hasn't been any update recently on the capital ship build. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any tips, tricks, comments, do let me know. And if you like the video, do hit the thumbs up and let me know, and subscribe to the channel so you know when next time the next episode will come out. Okay, so everyone, that I wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year if you don't get the chance to see any of my videos which come out before, and jolly good time. Thank you very much. Bye.